What's going on, everybody? Jibba 73 back with the Double E show. Banished. So, as you may have noticed in this past week, my YouTube schedule went from Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because I'm loving Banished. I'm loving the way this game is progressing, and I got to do 2 days of Banished a week. I just have to. There's just so much I want to do with the game here. Let's unpause and get them moving. Let's bring up my HUD, actually, and bring everything back up. There, there. And in fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move these down. Bring up the town arrival, and I'm going to put it up over here. And take a look at the overview. We've got 29 families, 18 homes. We need to build some more homes for sure. So you see how neatly that's tucked up in there. Let's see, we got we have the root cellars. What do we have over here? We've got the stone house site. Let's unpause that. And the stone house site, we'll let that go for a moment. Yeah, okay, so now that we've got all those open, let's take a quick look right over here. Okay, that's going pretty good, right? We're coming up this way. Boom. Yeah, if you remember in the last episode, I had gone ahead and I paused all the work over here. Yeah, I've got a small barn going in there. What do I got going over here? Oh, that's the water wheel sawmill. Yep. Boy, I got a lot of projects going. They have a build list for 4 builders. That's not too bad, but it certainly can be overwhelming. I think right here, yeah, tiny shack. That's the one I was looking to get built. So let's pause. We want them to focus on building the tiny shacks over here. That's a small iron smelter. Yeah, that's the mine. Yep. Okay. All right. And what resource don't you have? You have plenty of iron ore. Oh, furnace fuel. Yeah. Okay, I got you over here making furnace fuel from firewood. We are out of iron. Let's see, did I slate these? I guess I recorded some videos in advance. I just want to make sure that, yeah, there's a little bit of iron right there. That's not much. I've got a pretty large deposit of iron right here that I can definitely grab from. Make sure I'm getting it all. Yeah, okay. Just like that to get picked up. So that guy will make furnace fuel from firewood, and then this guy will take the furnace fuel and the iron ore, and he will make iron. Yeah, that's what he's gonna make. Yeah. All right, cool. We'll get these things building. So, okay, the trees are removed from the lot. We need logs, a couple stone. We're good to go. Got a lot of stuff paused. Because really what I want to try to do... What speed am I playing on, by the way? Click times 2. Let's go up to times 5. I like to keep it slow so I don't get overwhelmed. And, yeah. So we get this wood chopper down here. And this wood chopper is making... oops. This is what I wanted to look at. The wood chopper is making firewood. I mean, just cranking it out, you know. Got a little firewood fuel stockpile going there. That's a stone stockpile. You know what I should do right in here? I should put a fuel stockpile in here as well. So, is that fuel? No, that's materials. There's fuel. Let's go little fuel stockpile here. 3 by 5. Boom. Right there. Fuel stockpile. Why not, right? Come on. I think I need to reprioritize this thing. Now there is a way in the town arrival, right, or in your town hall. So what you can do is you can take a look at your professions list, and you go through your builders, and you go, boom, okay. They were working on the wall. Nobody's slated to work there. Nobody's working there. Nobody's working there. Yeah, see, there's these 52 jobs, and most of it's this fence here. So really, yeah, we need to cut that out. We need to build this house over here. I don't think I did. There is a couple of tiny shacks over here to be built. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, fuel stockpile is done. That's good. That's good. And did I put a third in? I did. Okay, there we go. These bad boys are the what we're looking at getting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm hoping my audio is good today. I've been ticking around with the settings. You know, I've been recording different styles of videos for several years now, and I had my formula down pat. Since the house has been getting renovated and I had to move my office entirely from the building it was in to a temporary trailer, man, I gotta tell you, this is rugged. I can't seem to get my audio set up, and I can't get the settings to stay. Windows 10 does this funky thing where it likes to turn my microphone either all the way down to 6, or it turns it up to 100, and then everybody's ears get blasted out. And what I used to do when I would start recording was I would do a 30-second test, listen back, make sure that all the levels were good, and then I would go ahead and do the full recording. And then my setup was just perfect for so long that I stopped doing that. And now I can't remember to continue to do that. It's been a real pain in the arse. So there you go. Alright, so we can get these shacks built. These to get the workers over here for this stuff. And again, that's the small iron smelter. That's a small iron smelter. Yeah, that one can stay paused for now. This guy over here is we're gonna try to get him. He's got plenty of iron ore. He definitely needs the furnace fuel. There's 16 there, so that should go to that pile. He should be able to come over here and get it. Yep. Alright, there we go. And moved right in. Awesome. Okay. Moved right in. Awesome. Okay. Now I'm thinking I'm just going to leave these tiny shacks. Houses of 3. You know, 2 adults and a child. Because I don't really need a ton of people over here just yet. But once I open up the mine, then I'm gonna want to crank it up a notch. And so then I'll expand these homes, build them up to make them tiny houses, and that way they can have bibbies, and that can work in the mines, because you know that's what it's all about. It's about exploiting my labor force, or something like that. Yeah, that one's barely getting used. Okay, that's fine. Now what I want to do is water wheel sawmill. That's this one right here. Boom. That's going to be the next thing that gets built since they're already down here building. Okay, I'm going to bump that up by 1. Keep it relatively close. All my professions look good. They do. They do. I have everybody allocated that should be allocated. I gotta say that I'm really digging the extra detail that I can add to my homes, and by putting in fenced yards and do the little garden in the back, like I'm doing down in the farm area. Again, this is going to be more the port, trade, and industrial area. We're going to flesh out this whole side of the mountain here with all the mines and all the industrial. Come in. Okay, so that's a stone stockpile. That's an iron stockpile. We've got 1 iron in reserve. We got 1 jacket. One item of clothes, please. But he wasn't wearing any pants. I couldn't afford pants, sir. Well enough. That's my horrible British accent. I'm sorry if I offended everybody. Oh, goodness. Come on. Come on, built. There we go. It's built, and there's people in there already. Unpause the watermill. And prioritize it. Let's build this. You know what I always loved about the certain types of RTS games, real-time strategies, and these city builders? I always loved the opening cinematics on games. A lot of games don't do it anymore. But I used to, you know, you'd go out and buy a physical copy of the game, and you bring it home, I'd unpackage it, I'd look through the booklet first before I'd even put the disc in, and I wouldn't put the disc in until I was ready to sit down and watch that initial opening cinematic. Age of Empires always had great ones. Civilization always had great ones. Those opening cinematics, the beautiful details. The what's the games there? The Total War series always has them. I love that. I love that opening cinematic. And I learned my lesson. There was one game that I bought a long time ago. That opening cinematic, the first time you put the disc in and it was going through the install, it played that opening cinematic once. Couldn't find a way to get it to play again. This was years ago too. Couldn't find a way to get it to play again, and I went to put the disc in, and I walked away, and I came back in. It was halfway through what I assume is halfway through the introduction, and it was absolutely epic. The last half of what I caught, and then I was like, "Oh, I want to watch it from the beginning." I put the disc back in. Nothing. Uninstalled it, reinstalled it. Nothing. Never played again. I was pissed. Because that, to me, that's half the fun, is watching all the effort that they put into that beginning story that gets you juiced up to play. I'm kind of hoping that down the road, when Banished slips out of beta and becomes a full release, that the guy from Shining Rock makes a nice, beautiful cinematic movie intro. I think that'll be rather epic. Okay, so we get the water wheel going there. So now what I want to do is take this road. Road? Well, we're going. We don't need roads. I'm using stone out here, right? Where is it? Here we go. Stone road. Boom. Just going to bring it straight out because I'm going to put in a forester. Click. 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 And bring it. Whoops. We'll bring it back. So I'm not. Come on. Quit jumping over. There we go. Now take the road again. Yep. Okay. And because I need to produce enough logs in this area to sustain the sawmill and the fuel refinery. Let's get all of the iron and stone out of this circle. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's everything slated to be picked up. Water wheel's getting ready to be finished over here. Hello. Okay, once that completes, we'll hop back over to the town, the farm town. We'll let some of those stones houses build. 3122K. Real quick, how are we doing on food? We are producing just shy of what we need to, actually. Okay. What do we got in the fishing dock here? How are they doing? 300 fish with 4 people. Click, click. I can't have you doing that. I cannot have you doing that. And boom, boom. Okay. Can't be making less than what it costs to feed you as a worker. It's just not good. Okay. 100% complete? It is 100% complete. Let's, for right now, oh, we're doing good on firewood, so let's go ahead and make lumber from logs, but we're going to leave this sit for a moment. Okay. Let's put it on not work for the time being. I'll be right back to you. Let's go over here to the house. We're going to unpause you. And we are going to unpause you. And close down that menu. And bring the Forester's Lodge out. Okay. Root cellar. Root cellar. Root cellar. Because they're not putting anything in them right now. Alright. Crop field. What is this one? Strawberries. So this one is cucumbers. 1. And strawberries. 1. Okay. Stone house. Stone house. Blammo. We're going to wait a bit to put the fence up because I want to finish the fence on the other end of town. Foist. Over by the docks, over by the town lodging. He does not have enough wood. There is no lumber. There absolutely is no lumber. What are you doing for logs? 97 in a year. Should I click, 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 click? And then if I got you there... Oh yeah, hardwood forester. I forgot about you. I forgot about you. Alright, there you go, right there, right? So... Okay. Oh, those are just the sites. Those aren't even the build part. Okay. I got it. Click. Yeah, build it. And build it. Okay. Got it. We're fine. Okay. Alright. So, Forester. And let's take the leafy path. Okay. And okay, there you are right there. And you're going to need a house. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a log cabin. I'm going to rotate it. Boom. Okay. Build it. Alright, Forest Lodge, let's go over, that's this guy over here. In the woods. Okay. And you're going to get yourself a log cabin as well. Okay, we got that. And then let's go ahead and oh yeah, that's right, we're waiting on the lumber, which I can start making anytime I'm ready. Okay, medieval root cellar. Let's get back over here. They're working on the houses. I'm going to take this one and unpause it. Oh, that's right. Yep. And then there's that one. And that one. How we doing over here? Hello? Or if you're built yet, that would be wonderful. Okay, so we got 16 build items. We've got 5 builders going, 10 laborers. Laborers should hopefully be bringing the materials out quickly and clearing these rocks and such. Let's do it here too. Oops. Stop doing that. Boom. Okay. Making sure that we've got room for everything that we need. Stockpiles everywhere. How much firewood are you making? 87 a year. Not bad for a tiny little chopper. I'm a chopper. Get to the chopper now. Anyway. I'm too easily amused, I swear. Alright, they're making 1185 a year when they have wood. Wow, okay. So, what did I set the fuel limit at? 2,000? Okay. So, we've got 65. I can probably bump this back down to 1,500. So, why don't I do that real quick? That way they're not just using up all the logs for firewood. We've got a pretty good supply. How we doing with our orchard over here? We're doing pears, and last year 610. Not bad actually. What was the thing for strawberries last year? 235, not great. 420 on the cukes. 300, not great. Should be about 420 a crop. Should be. Now that's barring any crises or short years. Wild seeds? We got 3 wild seeds. I mean, I can plant something with wild seeds? Alright, let's real quick. Nope. Roads. This. I'm going to put some gravel there. 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 And there. Because I don't want anything growing in there. You get what I'm saying? I don't want the trees to start growing in the bare area. So once I'm ready to put the fence in, I'll remove the gravel path. I know it's extra work, but there is another way to do it. I could take the flatten terrain tool and flatten the area and just leave it marked for flattening. But really that's kind of cheaty. Alright, so that one there is done. Nothing, nothing. See, they're not putting anything in there because people are taking the food right away. Which, by the way, that's actually a good idea too. I could put in a little market. Small market? That just pretty much hits everybody in town.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.